Don't let motivation write a check that your discipline can't cash. How many of you have started on a training program? You've been going 5 days a week and doing cardio on your off days. You're getting it in, and then 2 weeks later, it all starts falling apart. You're exhausted. You can't even fathom getting back in the gym. You're not feeling like you're making progress, and everything hurts. Well, a lot of people make the mistake of starting out too hot. They give everything they have to weight training, but they can't sustain it because they've never done it at that level before. So now they're exhausted. Their body has gone through way more stimulus than they were prepared for, and therefore can't recover from it. So you need to make an actual maybe not an estimation, but you need to be realistic about what's possible. Now, that doesn't mean take it easy. Look at your schedule. Plan your workouts. All right, Fridays are great. I have a huge time block right there. I can do everything I need to do. Maybe Wednesdays suck. Wednesdays are just bad for training. You got to go from one thing to the next. The kids got basketball, whatever. Don't jam a workout in there if it doesn't work. And then, what are you able to recover from? So, if you've never weight trained in your life, you're going to need some recovery time. If you're an elite level athlete, you're going to need to train 5-6 days a week. So, most people don't have to do that because most people are not elite athletes. You can get away with, and I say get away with, 2 workouts per week, full body. Do the exact same thing both days, doesn't matter. As long as you hit every muscle group every main muscle group, you're going to make progress. You're going to make a lot of progress, actually. Now, is that the most efficient? No. But if your schedule sucks, you can still make great progress on that program. Easy day. So now you're not stressed the fuck out. You're recovering from your workouts. You're getting enough stimulus. Hey, as long as your progress is moving in the right direction, what does it matter how long it takes you? Now, competitive athletes have deadlines. Competitive athletes have to make that time. If you're just trying not to die this year, if you're just trying to get in better shape, 2 workouts per week will get you there. And it won't take years either. It will take more time than if you were able to do 4 days a week, but it's not going to take forever. In 6 months, you can be unrecognizable. Just doing 2 workouts per week. They're going to be about 90 minutes per workout. It's about 20 sets if you're dedicated. And 20 sets each workout. Give yourself, 3 minutes per set for the setup and everything. That's only 60 minutes. And then getting your equipment all lined up. If you're a strongman, it takes longer. Your cardio is setting stuff up and breaking it down. But don't think you have to be a bodybuilder in the gym in order to make any progress. You can get a whole lot done with a lot less. So if you have an outrageous schedule like I do, if you have a newborn like I do, or maybe you've just got a big family that has a whole lot going on with the after-school curriculars and whatnot. After-school curriculars. That's a new one. After-school activities. Extracurriculars. Let's just... I like my word better. Shit. Maybe you only get 2 90-minute blocks per week. Maybe it's only on the weekends. You can still get that work done. And then cardio. Cardio is relative. If you're not a runner, you don't have to run. I would recommend you run because it's a really good skill to have. If you ever need to move somewhere quickly, running's your best option. But if you have injuries, or maybe you just can't get into running, it's not your thing. That's all right. That's not the only cardio option out there. I love some heavy bag work. When I beat my legs up, I'll do heavy bag for cardio instead. 5x5, 5 minutes on, 1 minute off for 5 rounds. That's a hell of a workout. You can do a lot with that. And that's 30 minutes if you're any good at math. You can get a lot of cardio done in 30 minutes. Now, with those with the athletic pursuits, sprinting is important. And even if your sport doesn't involve running, like I compete in strongman, I still have to do sprints. I have to challenge my body to accelerate and slow myself down, because I'm moving hundreds of pounds with a purpose. Like 750-pound yoke has to go 50 feet. Yeah, I better be able to maneuver with that weight and be able to slow myself down if I need to do a turnaround and whatnot. So sprinting is very important, and the slowing down part is, think of that as the other half of the set. Yet you have to get that work done if you have any athletic goals whatsoever. But it doesn't have to be 30 minutes worth of sprints. That's a lot of work. Now, I wouldn't go less than 10 minutes. So shuttle sprints are perfect. Doing every minute on the minute for 10 minutes with shuttle sprints, you get your damn work in there. I think the Brits call that a bleep test. Their military actually has that as one of the entrance exercises, which is kind of genius. You just got to beat the button or beat the beep for as long as you can, which is a fantastic workout idea. It'll be brutal, but fantastic. So all that to say, you're probably, if you're getting burnt out, you're probably doing too much. You're not recovering enough. Now, I've said before, I got a brand new baby. My recovery is non-existent. He does not like to sleep any more than 2.5 hours. We got lucky a couple times with 4 hours. That was blissful. But my recovery's not going the way I want it to. So I'm only training 3 days a week right now. And those workouts between 60 and 90 minutes. And if I get the 90 minutes, it's a hard fought 90 minutes. There were interruptions. So already going longer than I expected. Stop trying to sell your soul to the gym. Unless you're a competitive athlete, stop trying to dedicate your entire week to the gym, which is a weird thing for a trainer to say. But you're not going to get results faster if you have to start and stop the program every couple of weeks. Do what you can consistently, and you'll make wonderful progress. I think that's all I got for today. Be well and be strong.